Birmingham City 1, Sheffield United 1. What are your views on that game?
Fair result. I think we had a few more chances, but didn't put them away. But you had something to fight for, Birmingham. They want to stay where they are.
Just looking at the stats from the first half, Sheffield United had a lot of the ball, but didn't seem to do much with it. One shot in the first half. Is that enough?
Not really, but then again, it's what we do. We keep the ball, or try and keep the ball, so you don't, or Birmingham didn't get it so much. But yeah, we probably should have done a bit more with it.
Shea Adams still looked a bit of a threat, and still had to put up a great save.
Oh yes, I think Henderson made 2 great saves, really good saves. Not over happy, but quite pleased with the night. We didn't lose, that's the main thing.
We've more than matched Leeds results, so I think it's a good point.
I'm happy with it. We've kept up. Only 1 point now in between us and Leeds. Could have been worse if we could have got beat. I thought we'd have been out of it. We play ahead of Leeds now on Saturday. If we get a good result against Millwall, they've got it. Pressure's all on them. Pressure's all on them.
At the moment, they're kind of like all ifs and buts. You know, obviously, it's got to happen yet. Sheffield United seemed to have a lot of the ball in the first half, but didn't really seem to do enough with it.
We didn't create a great deal, no. We had, like you say, a lot of possession. I thought that killed us when we scored and they scored more or less straight after. If we'd have held on to that, I think we'd have gone on to win it.
Sheffield United got off to a great start.
We did.
Unfortunately, they couldn't build on that. Yeah, because Birmingham City equalised within 4 minutes. After. What do they need to do to kind of like build on, you know?
No one wanted to take hold of the ball today. It was just open, waiting, and not enough dedication today. We've played a lot better, and we didn't play that good today, I'm afraid. I think a 1-1 is a fair result for the game. If I'm honest, I'm a Blade, but I'm fair.
What prevented them from building a little bit further?
It's like most matches when you sit back and think, oh, we've scored, then...
But what's the reasoning behind that?
I don't know, a lot of teams are that. A lot of teams are that.
So do you think they're looking to, you know, they said that they sit back, looking maybe to kind of like pinch it on the counter?
Yeah. And then we got done. And that was it. I think Birmingham were very lucky. Sheffield United had all the play, played very well, and of course Birmingham had beaten Leeds. So really, we were the top team tonight, just didn't get the goal. And the problem was really that the referee turned a blind eye to some of the stuff that was going on in the penalty area. In the last 20 minutes, Madin was manhandled several times, and the referee let it go.
I mean, that seems kind of like unfortunate, but these things happen in football. Yeah, sometimes referees do turn blind eye, but it's about putting the ball in the back of the net. United scored first, Birmingham City equalised. United had the lead for 4 minutes.
Sloppy goal, wasn't it? I mean, bit of a panic in the box. First time I've seen us concede a goal like that for a long time. We just needed to hang on to half time. But I mean, I think the team will be pleased. They gave it a right go in the last 15-10 minutes. And actually, with a bit of luck, a bit of a rub of the green, I think they'd have scored one. A couple of good chances.
What are your views on Big Jack missing again? Is that injury more serious than what we thought?
Well, funnily enough, we spoke to him last Monday, and he seemed okay. I think he'll be back. He didn't seem to me too bad for actually speaking to him, actually, to be fair. And I think he'd got cramp in the game where he came off at home. But I don't think it's a long-term thing. I think he'll be all right for Saturday.
Were you glad to see Madine back in the side?
Yeah, because he brings something different. Yeah. He brings something different.
He brings physicality up front, and he also is able to hold the ball up. For me, that brings it to team. A lot of people disagree and says we go long, but sometimes you have to swap and change through a game.
Is a point good enough?
I think it's a good point today. Yeah, we had to not get beat. Look at the last 2 games. Leeds came here, got beat. We came here, got a point. We both won at Preston. We've got 4 out of the last 2. They've got 3 out of the last 2. I think it was important we didn't get beat today. I thought we showed good character. There weren't that many chances. I thought both sides huffed and puffed at it. But yeah, I'll take a point.
Sheffield United seem to have a lot of possession, but very little end product. 1 shot in the first half. What are your views on that?
clinical finishing, 1 out of 100% strike rate. You can't argue with that. It was tight. It was a tight game. It was always going to be tight down here.
Away points are normally good points. Towards the end of the season, you can't really tell. But I think it might turn out to be a good point for United tonight.
Sheffield United seem to have a lot of the ball, especially in the first half. One shot on target. What are your views on that?
I just want to say, flat back 5, flat back 3. Wilder's a genius. Blades are going up. Come on, you Blades.
I trust in Wilder.
Still a lot of games to play, a lot of points to play for. Yeah. What are views on your top 2 finish?
I still think we can do it.
Leeds have got tough games. Villa, Wendy.
Definitely. Leeds have got tougher games than us, definitely.
Birmingham City 1, Sheffield United 1. United will have to be content with a point this evening against Gary Monk's side. United had plenty of possession but did very much little with it in the first half. United will kick again on Saturday against Millwall. You've been watching FanTube Network, Blades, FTN.